everyone to part 2 of the Chicago White Sox offseason. To last episode, we signed some coaches, we made a few minor deals, we traded Jeremy Hellickson for an outfield prospect, and we also traded a prospect third baseman, Felipe Luis, for a very good prospect closer, Jose Hernandez. And we also did some re-signing. We signed Arenado to a 7-year deal, we brought him back. We re-signed Marcell Ozuna to a 5-year deal. And then those were the only two important players, so we actually had to re-sign. Other players were just arbitration and stuff. Arenado and Ozuna would have gone into actual free agency. You have to be in the league for 7 years or something. So is this officially free agency or nope? So we just gotta assume these all have arbitration. Volquez, I'm not gonna bring back. We don't need all these guys down here. All right, here we go. So here's the free agency. Let's go by position. Garrett Cole. I think Garrett Cole's honestly really overrated. He's treated like a star. He's not a star. Matt Moore, Julio Teheran. I really like Julio Teheran. 3 years, 31 mil? Woo! I'm thinking Julio, man. Matt Moore, we played against Matt Moore pretty recently, the last episode that we played a game. He was pretty good. Relievers, Rivero and Edwards and Laboratory are the 3 best relievers, and they all played for us last year. With that arbitration, we'll bring them back. So there's no good relievers. Joe Smith, I remember on, MLB 2K13 or whatever, Joe Smith was a cheat code. For whatever reason, closers, Edwin Diaz was on our team. And Rivero and Street, no. Catchers, we don't need a catcher, but here, the catchers, Chirinos, Vogt, Cervelli, Conley, Sasha Maki, Soto, who played for us for a little bit. Chris Iannetta is a 61. Not really any prospects. First base, Danny Valencia, Luis Valbuena. I like Luis Valbuena. I wouldn't mind bringing him in. Josh Hamilton's playing first base. Is this a Josh Hamilton who, won MVP? Because it doesn't have his stats, but I'm assuming because he played for the Rangers, and he's 38, and it says he can play the outfield, but I never knew he could play first base. Justin Smoke, Yonder Alonso, who's had a really good year. Smoke has also had a really good year. They both for All-Stars, I believe. Logan Morrison, who has had a really good year as well. Any prospects with a potential? No. Second base, Moncada. He has arbitration. Yangervis Solarte. If you guys watch my MLB The Show 16 Padres series, Yangervis is a beast, but we don't really need him. Alexi Amarista. That's pretty much it for second baseman. Any prospects? Andres Franco, I'll offer him a deal. Third base. Ooh, Justin Turner. He's a very solid hitter. We have Arenado, however, he can play any infield position. So Justin Turner, I don't know if I offer him, we'll see. Anthony Rendon from the Nationals, very underrated, very good player. And Pablo Sandoval, who in real life recently got cut from the Red Sox. Shortstop, Everett Cabrera. This guy, he's 19 and 70 overall. Moses Ramirez. See the next Moses Cody? Left field, Matt Kemp. Jared Dyson, who we signed the first offseason and then traded to the Mariners. Or not the Mariners, the Tigers. He played for the Mariners, okay. Melvin Upton, Chris Davis, Ryan Braun. He could juice up our players. That'd be kind of funny. I wouldn't mind signing a veteran or two because, some veteran leadership, but Ryan Braun's not really a veteran. Adam Eaton, former White Sox, was traded for Giolito, and Reynaldo Lopez, who we traded. What? Yeah, sure. Those the guinea pigs asking to borrow something. But we don't really need Adam Eaton because we have this guy, Corey Ray. Ben Revere, very fast. Only 90? Huh. Desmond Jennings, I could see us signing. A bat off the bench. Maybe. Cargo, he's 34. He's an 86. He had a really good year last year. Man, Cargo. Send Choo-Choo. He could be that veteran leader. I was just bringing it up. He's played since 05. So he's played for a long, long time. Eric Young, I think we offered him arbitration. So, free agents. I'm going to offer Julio Teheran a deal. That's all. He's not going to be the ace. He doesn't want that much money, though. 62 million. We are his number 1. So if we get Julio Teheran, that'll be kind of sick. Relievers, aren't really any good relievers. I'll sign Joe Smith, because I mentioned he's a beast. I could see him in our bullpen. Closer, I don't really want K-Rod or Street. Has K-Rod been playing for the Tigers? Yes, he has. Close or catcher. We could use a backup catcher because we only have Griffin and some other random backup catcher. Like, not in the majors. So maybe like a Jason Castro, if he doesn't want a lot of money. Yeah, that's too much. Giovanni Soto, he played for us for 1 year, and then I know we had him that year. Does he want much? I'll do a 1 year deal for $2 million. I could see him more as depth. $2 million. First base, I like Luis Valbuena. If he doesn't want too much, $2 million, that's not bad. I'm not offering him 4 years. Offer him 2 years. Even that, you could argue, was a bit much. Second base, we definitely have enough first base depth with Faye and Smith, so Valbuena wouldn't really play that much. Second base, I'm not gonna sign Solarte. What does he want though? $4 million? But I don't know how much he'd play. I want to make it somewhat realistic. Josh Rutledge? No, I don't want to pay him that much. That's as much as like Solarte wanted. Third base, Turner wants not much money. Could we go after Turner? I don't really need him though, that's the thing. Chase Headley? How's he been doing? Played for the Tigers last year. Shortstop Everett Cabrera. I don't really think we need Everett Cabrera because we have Tim Anderson and Miguel Gonzalez. Not really any of our shortstop. Left field. Do we want to juice up our players? Nah. Chris Davis. A very good power bat. Yeah, I don't really see him playing every day. That's too much money. What does Braun want? 1 year depth. $2.4 million for Ryan Braun. Center field. Aaron Hicks. Good defensive player. Stay at center. Austin Jackson. Pretty fast. Oh, no, 67 speed's not fast at all. Oh yeah, Desmond Jennings. That's a bit of money. Robbie Mudd, I'll offer him a contract. Right field, what does Cargo want? That's not too much. That's not too much at all by any means. Do I? We don't really need him though, because we have Corey Ray, Humberto Fuentes, and Marcelo Zuna, who all had good seasons. We don't need him. We just don't need him. We don't need to go after more stars. We already offered him Julio Teheran a deal. Jimmy Oliver, I'll offer him a contract. Braden Geyer. Sin Chuchu. Depth, once again. So here are the players we offered. Julio Teheran, Luis Valbuena, Joe Smith, Ryan Braun, Sin Chuchu, Robbie Mudd, Moses Ramirez, Giovanni Soto, Andres Franco, Jimmy Oliver. So Teheran is the only one who would really make a big impact. Simaday. And we get Julio Teheran on the squad. Let's go. We get Jimmy Oliver. We get Robbie Mudd. We got Moses Ramirez. That's clutch. That is really, really, really clutch. Until we got someone else. No, completed. Oh, Jimmy Oliver. Okay. So, let me see the rest of our prospects. Or, contracts, not prospects. So, not many people are really going to want these guys considering they're all vets. And we get Ryan Braun. He's going to juice our team up. Anthony Rendon's going to go to the Yankees. That's interesting. Garrett Cole's going to go to Cleveland. Oh, no. Cleveland's in our division. Cleveland's made 3 straight World Series. I don't think they actually made it in this sim. But they technically did. And they won twice. Luis Valbuena accepts our offer. Sin Chuchu accepts. So I think it's just Joe Smith. And Soto. Okay. Forgot about Soto. Stop simulating. Yes. So 40-man rosters must be set. I like this. I like it. I think this is a good 40-man. 40-man? I can always change it like around a little bit, but I think this is good. And how many years? 5 for 10? Okay, 5. I'm just checking. Completed. I know they did. Giants got Jake Ordizzi. The Giants get Stephen Vogt. The Red Sox got Cargo, Adam Eaton to the Orioles, and Chris Davis to Washington. Is this a Rule 5 draft? Arbitration, okay. We offered all of the players we want to keep arbitration. Except for, like, these guys. They can all go. I don't really want them. Justin Turner goes to Washington, so Anthony Rendon's replacement is Justin Turner. Interesting. No. We get Joe Smith, so it's just Soto. And we get Giovanni Soto, so we can send him to this date. I'm kind of confused by that. Evan Longoria to the Rockies for Ian Desmond and Raimel Tapia. No, so I don't know if it means these guys become free agents. If these guys become free agents, that would suck. I doubt it though. I don't think they could become free agents. Kemp's not getting any offers. Kemp still has some pop. I'll consider him. What's the date? Rule 5 draft. Okay. Brewers are interested in offering as a trade. So, Elmer Ramirez, who's 22 years old, 66 overall, for a shortstop, Eddie Alvarez. He's 30 years old. I'll pass. So, Rule 5 draft. I'm not too concerned. I don't know if I'm going to pick it. Oh, we don't even get to pick at 16. What? Oh, okay. For Rule 5, I don't really care about the Rule 5 draft at all. Winter meetings. Twins are using an offer as a trade. Whoa! Timothy Griffin! Okay. So they want Timothy Griffin for Emmanuel Aviles, who's a top prospect catcher, and Patrick Henson, who's a top prospect outfielder. Hell no. I don't really know what else we have to do, so Sim offseason. Ender Inciarte got traded from the Braves to the Mets for Travis d'Arnaud and Jason Cortez. Marlins, Carlos Martinez for D. Gordon and Adam Conley. That's a pretty big trade. I don't really need D. Gordon as much as I love D. Gordon. I really like D. Gordon, but I don't really need D. Gordon. So, Sim offseason. Dylan Betances to the Marlins for Danny Hechavarria, who in real life got traded to the Rays. And Austin Dean, that's pretty big. Wait. The Brewers were interested in offering as a trade. Okay, so that's just the arbitration stuff. So managed contracts. So we got all our players back. Kemp's gone. That's fine. So the offseason is now over. We only did one real thing, and that was get Tehran, Evan Gattis, Familia, Justin Turner. Yeah, I know. Jonathan Villar to the Tigers, Mike Fiers to the Dodgers, Matt Kemp to the Royals. Okay. Oh. Okay, so stats. Okay, Nolan Arenado 11 home runs, Tim Anderson in triples, Nolan Arenado and RBIs, Humberto Fuentes in slugging. Okay, I didn't really expect that. That's kind of cool. Top prospects. The number 1 prospect is Brendan Rodgers. Do we have any? Braxton Garrett at number 6. And is that it? Jose Hernandez at 27. And that's all. So, if we make a trade, I'll show it now, which I wouldn't be surprised. Mookie's going to be a free agent. I would love to get Mookie on this team, man. Mookie? Could we get Mookie? Like, I could see, like, a Corey Ray package. Like, if we get Mookie, we don't really need Corey Ray. Which I would hate to trade Corey Ray. Who knows? Maybe we're making a Mookie trade right now. I do see us making some trades. I'll show you them right about now. We just made a blockbuster deal, which I'm not going to tell you guys about this episode. If we make any smaller deals, I'll show you, but I'm not going to show you this blockbuster deal because it's kind of big.